to f*** with your mind. Left-handed people finish tests faster than people who have died. More people are born on their birthdays than any other day of the year. You will never find a hippo hiding in a tree because they're pretty f***ing good at it. It's crazy to think that after all of these years, the Titanic swimming pool still has water in it. Most items are found in the last place that you look. Chimpanzees and humans have on average the same number of hairs per square inch of skin. And finally, you are more likely to be attacked by sharks when you are wet. Counter! And there you have it! Make sure to like and follow and come back for another episode of Thoughts to Make You Think What the f***. If you sleep 5 hours a night and die at the age of 75, you still would have spent as many years awake as a person who slept 8 hours per night and died at the age of 89. It's weird that we don't trust pasta. Why is it we must have a window on the box to prove that there's pasta inside? The first 2 or 3 years of the Truman Show must have been really boring to watch. Superman must have to go to sleep every night hearing the cries of the people begging for his help. The invention of clothing must have helped boost human birth rates by inadvertently increasing sexual arousal when someone occasionally sees others' genitals. Wally knew how to repair his robot colleagues because he knew how to repair himself. He just chose not to. And finally, stainless steel is a desirable metal that elevates products to a premium. Except for toilets. Counter! And there you have it. Make sure to like and follow to come back for another episode of Facts to f*** with your mind. The average number of pets owned by a person who has never had a pet is 0. Doors can change shape. If it's open, it's ajar. Statistically, if your grandparents didn't have children, you probably won't either. To be frank, I'd have to change my name. If everyone in the world lined up shoulder to shoulder, a lot of people would drown. More people are killed by toasters than sharks. In fact, most sharks don't even use toasters. And finally, it is a well-known fact that 3 out of 4 people make up 75% of the world's population. Ha ha! Counter! And there you have it. Make sure to like and follow and come back for another episode of Facts to Make You Think What the f***. A frog can jump higher than a house, and it is due to the fact that evolution has gave frogs strong back legs that help them jump really high, and houses don't have legs, therefore they can't jump. The word gullible doesn't appear in the English dictionary. Time flies like an arrow, but fruit flies like bananas. Humans eat more bananas than monkey. In fact, the average human never eats a monkey. If you remove somebody's bowels and measured them end to end, they'd probably die. If you put a blue whale across a football pitch, the game would probably have to end. And finally, birthdays are good for your health. Studies have shown that people who live the longest have the most birthdays. Counter! And there you have it. Make sure to like and follow if you want another episode of Thoughts to Make You Think What the f***. If you know you're alone in the middle of the night, that's not scary. It's the what if I'm not alone that makes it scary. Of all the achievements of modern medicine, a bag of frozen peas is still legitimately a treatment licensed doctors will recommend. Hiring managers have more job security the worse they are at their job. Most people can't name their great-grandparents. We will all basically be forgotten in 100 years. In the Harry Potter universe, anybody could legally and freely explore the body of anybody they wanted to, and whenever they wanted to, as long as they had a single strand of their hair and Polyjuice potion. When you eat at a restaurant, it's not weird to eat a different meal with your partner. However, when you're at home, it is. And finally, the richest people list is only actually the legal richest people list. As we all know, there are tons of people out there that are illegally super rich. And there you have it. Make sure to like and follow if you want to come back for another episode of Thoughts to Make You Think What the f***.